Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting episode of Pro Wrestling Union Explosion. We have 3 great professional wrestling matches for you in this program. Starting off with Cooper the House Housley taking on the Southern Punisher, Big Country. And in junior heavyweight action, we have Christopher Prince taking on one half of the New Age villains, Nathan Cross. And in the main event for the Interim Pro Wrestling Union Heavyweight Championship, the Prince of Sports Entertainment takes on the #1 contender, Bebop. But let's go ahead and go to the opening contest, Cooper Housley versus Big Country. The official of this opening contest, Bob Keller, calls for the bell and the match is on its way. On one side of the ring, you have Cooper the House Housley finding himself in an unfamiliar territory, being the smallest man in the ring against the true king of the super heavyweights, Big Country. Both of these men locking up, and Country shoves him off. And Cooper Housley is telling Bob that he pulled his hair. And of course, the official, Bob Keller, he's asking the fans. They're not buying it. And I don't think Bob is either. But Cooper knows that he's in a huge disadvantage. Not saying that there's no way that he could beat somebody like Big Country, but he knows that he's got to do whatever it takes in order to get the win against the big man. This is Big Country's first time in Pro Wrestling Union in almost 3 years. He was part of the first event for Pro Wrestling Union. Wait a minute, what's going on here? Stops him, and Big Country just grabs Cooper Housley by the facial hair right there in front of the referee. I'm not even sure if this is a legal or illegal hold, but wait a minute, Bob just broke it up, but in the process, I think he inadvertently made Big Country pull some of Cooper Housley's facial hair out. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on here? Now the referee is getting in on the action, and the person that's the butt end of the joke is Cooper the House Housley, and the fans here in Union, South Carolina, they absolutely love it. All right, now you got Cooper. He just got Big Country right there in the gut and applying that headlock. About the best thing you can do is try to wear out the big man at this point. And calling Big Country the big man against somebody like Cooper Housley is a bit of a understatement considering how big Cooper is. He's called the House for a reason, but right there you had the shoulder block. Neither man going down. Looks like Cooper's going to be going for it again. And it doesn't seem like he's able to budge Big Country very much. But maybe going to try to go for it one more time, but no! Cooper just stomped him directly into the knee or the shin there. But Big Country comes running in and just nailed him with that shot. And Cooper, the House Housley, rolling out of the ring and getting out of dodge. He's going to have to think of some other strategy. But wait a minute, now you got Big Country getting out of the ring. And it looks like he's going directly after the House, who is arguing with one of the fans here in the audience. You better turn around. Oh, and a chest chop. And it didn't look like it phased Big Country whatsoever. Does one more, a knife edge. What's he going to do now? Goes for overhead for 2 hands, but no, gets blocked. And a big-time chop from Big Country. And Cooper is trying to walk away here. Country right there behind him. And he's caught up to Cooper, turns him around. And an overhand chop right there on Cooper the House Housley. Cooper's trying to get away, but wait a minute, he gets caught one more time. This time giving him the double overhead chop. Big Country getting him his receipts. And Cooper doing what he can. He just raked the eyes of Big Country. Breaking up the pin count from referee Bob Keller. And just shoved Big Country right there into that steel post. And I don't care how big or tough you are, that's solid metal. And getting your head thrown against that will knock you down real quick. Right now, Cooper is just taking a little bit of time, recuperating from some of the punishment that he received from Big Country. And Big Country, he's breaking up the count right there from referee Bob Keller. Maybe give him a little bit more time to get himself collected outside of the ring. That was a huge shot that he took right there on the post after Cooper pushed him right into it. But Big Country's back in the ring, and now you got Cooper going on the attack. That's the smart thing he could do. Wait a minute, he's trying to go for a body slam, but Big Country just squashed him. 1, 2, a 2 count. I'm not going to take anything away from Cooper Housley. I know how strong this individual is. I've seen some of the weights that he lifts in the gym. But Big Country, he is a big man. But right there, you just saw Cooper Housley just giving him a double thrust to the throat. And that did a number on Country, and now he's just going in with that shoulder tackle and pushing further, trying to drive the air out of the big man. And that's about the best thing that you could do against somebody like a Big Country. But Big Country is a very tough, resilient individual. It actually moves very well for a man his size. Actually, a lot better than most people his size. But right here, Big Country just answered back with a big back elbow. And comes running in with a jumping high kick. And that was exactly what I was talking about. Big Country does moves that you don't see from the traditional super heavyweights. This man has a super kick, and it's one that will knock the head off of any man and is rival to any other super kick that you would see from your much smaller wrestlers. But both of these men are down. As referee Bob is counting away, both of these men trying to find their way back up to their feet. Country is getting close as both him and Cooper are back on their feet. Goes in for a punch, but blocked. But Country does not miss on his punches right there. Blocks another one and is just going to town on Cooper the House Housley, who shoots him off with the Irish whip. Hits him with the big boot. Wait a minute. Looks like he's paying homage to Hulk Hogan and drops the big leg drop. And that could be it, ladies and gentlemen. Going in for the pin. 1, a 2, and up. Only a 2 count.
Man, it worked for Hulk Hogan. Come on.
I tell you what, Big Country's got a great sense of humor. Wait a minute, what's he got in that stocking there? He came out here with some candy canes that he was giving out to the fans right here. Of course, this being more of a holiday-themed episode for Explosion, but right there you see a whole bunch of those candy canes being dumped right there in the middle of the ring. I've got an idea where this is going. It could be a lot of fun for the fans. But wait a minute. Cooper just mule kicked Big Country right between the legs and just gave him a super kick. Big Country still on his feet somehow. Trying to blow him over. I don't know if that's going to work, but this time he's going to be going back for that body slam. Trying to get him up, but no luck, and I think he just pulled something there. But wait a minute, Country's got him up. Oh, and right on top of the candy canes, and you know that does not have to feel good at all. And boom, a super kick, and the house is down. And that's got to be it, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, and 3. Putting away the house in fashion with that big-time super kick. And your winner of the contest, the Southern Punisher, Big Country. As Cooper's going out of the ring, let's go ahead and take a look at the replay right here. You got Big Country that just lifts the man up and body slams him right on top of those candy canes. And right there, the super kick from the true king of the super heavyweights for the 1-2-3 pinfall, Big Country. Well, ladies and gentlemen, standing by right now, we got the new Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Heatseekers. Let's go to them now.
Look at that right there. Look at that right there. That right there is the unthinkable according to them. They said Heatseekers could never make it back. Heatseekers couldn't climb the ladder back to the top of the tag team division in PWU. But what did we do? What did we do tonight? That's right, we did the unthinkable. The two-time Pro Wrestling Union Tag Team Champions. Tell them what's in store for them.
We get called a lot of things around this business. People look at us and they don't like us. And we give them, quite honestly, we give them good reason to do so. But one thing we are not, and that is liars. And when we said we were coming back to PWU, and we said we were going to regain tag team gold, we stepped in that ring and we delivered. Because that's what we do night in and night out. We deliver on our promises. And here's what I'm promising for 2023. A very long reign for the Heatseekers. And any team that thinks they have what it takes to step up, to man up, to get in the squared circle with us and go toe-to-toe for our gold, good luck. We'll accept all challenges.
What is the podcast that brings you the best interviews from the world of independent pro wrestling?
You are watching #Boo.
Join Scott Larson as he goes into the personal lives of some of the hottest up-and-coming wrestlers, as well as managers, referees, and promoters. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Giving you something to invest in from the world of professional wrestling.
And that's the hashtag truth.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second match in this program. We've got junior heavyweight action going on right here in the ring. On one end, you have Derrick Vanderford's new acquisition, the new Prince of Wrestling, Christopher Prince. And of course, on the other side, one half of the New Age villains, Nathan Cross. I've been looking forward to this contest ever since we saw the video of Christopher Prince talking about his opponent, Nathan Cross. And Nathan just so happened to show up during the filming of it and started shoving each other. But apparently there was no other physical contact beyond that. But now, these guys are in the ring, and they are going to fight it out. We're going to have a wrestling match between these two, and it is going to be something else, I am sure. Circling around, but wait a minute. Nathan Cross tried to go for a lockup. Christopher Prince just rolled through and outside of the ring and saying he's taking his time. And the fans here in Union, they cannot stand it as he's strutting around and dancing in a way. Such a cocky attitude from the new Prince of Wrestling. Whoa. Giving something to the fans right there, something that they don't like. But I know one thing, this attitude, this cockiness, and the skill set that Christopher Prince has, that attracted Derrick Vanderford. And of course, that is Christopher Prince's new manager, as he is part of the up-and-coming program from Derrick Vanderford.
Because nobody here wants to cheer for you. They all want a ticket to see me.
A lot of attitude right there. We're seeing more talking than action from Christopher Prince. And right here, you got Nathan Cross that's got the support of the fans here in Pro Wrestling Union. Unlike Christopher Prince, as you can hear right now, the fans are booing him.
You think you got it. The people don't want to cheer for you. The people don't care about Nathan Cross.
I'm not even sure if Christopher Prince knows what he's talking about. The fans are solidly behind Nathan Cross. Oh, now they're touching each other now. Another shove and a shove itself. This was just like in that video. Now we're finally getting that lockup. They break off and go right in for it again. And these guys mean business. You can tell in the way that they're positioning themselves, as you got Christopher Prince, who's got Nathan Cross right there in the corner. You got a clean break. But the smack talk doesn't end right there. All right, both of these men, okay, looks like they're locking up again. Christopher Prince getting Nathan Cross in the corner, but wait a minute, Nathan reverses. Going for another clean break. Oh, wait a minute. Nathan Cross just made Christopher Prince jump through that fist up. And you could see the wince from Christopher Prince. And he did not like that at all. Comes running in. Wait a minute, ducks behind. Rolling up a counter roll. But he kicks out. Misses a kick. Christopher Prince going for a pin right there. But wait a minute, another kick out. Moves aside, ducks down. Leapfrog. Ducks down again, this time tripping up Christopher Prince. Fast-paced professional wrestling, and I love it, and so do the fans here at Pro Wrestling Union. But you got Christopher Prince down as Nathan Cross is slowing the pace a little bit with that headlock. Referee Josh Williams checking to see if Christopher Prince wants to give up so soon in this contest. Highly doubt that's going to happen as both of these men are back on their feet. Christopher Prince trying to push Nathan Cross away. Takes it to the ropes. Try to shoot him off, but Nathan Cross puts the brakes on. And he's still cranking away at that headlock. But wait a minute. Christopher Prince got out of it and now got a headlock of his own on Nathan Cross. He's reversing it to top wrist lock, moves it over to a headlock again. Solid action from these two so far. All right, Christopher puts him in the corner but shoots him off. Goes over Christopher Prince. Headlock takeover and down again. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we talk about how these two are junior heavyweight contenders. And we have mentioned it on the Pro Wrestling Union Facebook page, but don't forget that we do have the new Junior Heavyweight Championship that will be coming this way, and either one of these men are top contenders for that championship. But wait a minute. All right, referee's going to be calling for a break. Christopher Prince put that foot through the rope, and a sucker punch. And Nathan Cross just dropped to the ground after that. Now you got Christopher Prince that's taking full advantage of it, just stomping away at Nathan. And the fans are telling him exactly how they feel about the new Prince of Professional Wrestling. But he's going back in on the attack. Big forearm shot there. Looked almost like a small jab to the face. Goes to shoot him off, but a reversal. Goes in for a hip toss. Nailed it. Picture perfect. Got him up for a body slam. And he's holding him. And drills him right into the mat. Christopher Prince making his way into a corner to work himself back up. Staying on the mat, he knows that's the worst thing he could do at this point. Oh, and a stiff kick. Nathan Cross is not holding back in this contest, and I expect nothing less. Shoots the man into the corner, comes running in with another stiff kick to the chest. And Christopher Prince not looking too good right now. Some hard kicks from Nathan Cross. Looks like he's going to try to shoot off, but wait a minute, just reversed it from Christopher Prince. But Nathan Cross puts him back in the corner and going back to work with those martial arts kicks directly to the chest, sending the man down. Christopher Prince doing what he can to get back on his feet, maybe. But wait a minute. He just pulled Nathan Cross threw him between the ropes. But Nathan is right there on the apron. He didn't go all the way down to the floor. Comes running in, but no, just got met with a shoulder block. And what's he going to do? Leg drop directly to the back of the head and sends Christopher Prince down. Going for the pin. 1, 2, a 2 count. That was a great maneuver from Nathan Cross. You can see right there, Christopher Prince, that really rocked him there. Stomped directly to the sternum. That'll knock the air out of you. Derrick Vanderford talking some junk over there.
What you gonna do, Derrick?
But he's quick to move away. He don't want any of Nathan Cross.
No, this is your man, Derrick.
What's Nathan going to do right here? Pulls the man up and and a chest chop. And you know Derrick Vanderford didn't like that whatsoever. But Derrick's not doing anything to stop this assault on his superstar. Wait a minute, now he's going between him and Christopher Prince. This could be a setup here. Oh, and it was! Thumb right to the eye. Dirty tactics to get the upper hand back, and it paid off. But both of these men need to get back in the ring before the count out. Nathan Cross has been thrown back in. Christopher Prince rolling him up for a pin. 1, a 2. Only a 2 count as Nathan Cross kicks out. And what we got right here, a leg drop from Christopher Prince. Comes in. 1 more. Maybe going for the trifecta here. Taking a little bit too much time, but he hits the ropes and switches it up. Drops the fist directly to the forehead. Goes in for a pin one more time. 1 and a 2. Another 2 count. Nathan Cross rolling that right shoulder up. Oh, and Christopher Prince going in and just raking the back of Nathan Cross. Getting a little bit more vicious here as he shoots the man into the turnbuckle, comes running off, misses the clothesline. But Nathan Cross got all of that sling blade, but both of these men are down. Referee Josh Williams applying that 10 count. If neither man can get up, of course, that means a double count out. That was a big maneuver from Nathan Cross to slow the pace down a little bit, stop the assault. Looks like he's back up to his feet first. Nathan Cross now back on his feet, along with Christopher Prince, but now you got a clothesline and a back elbow. Nathan Cross back on top here. Looks like he's setting up for a suplex. He's got him up, but wait a minute. Christopher Prince just countered out of it, nailed Nathan in the back, and delivered a suplex himself. Rolling through, and what's he going to do now? He's got him up. Oh, and a gourd buster. Beautifully executed by Christopher Prince. Goes in for the pin. 1, a 2. But only a 2 count. Nathan Cross somehow managing to kick out. That was a devastating maneuver. You don't see that a lot on this program. Shades of the great Arn Anderson that was. And Christopher Prince, he's back on top of this, and of course Derrick Vanderford is loving it, but Nathan Cross is still trying to fight back as best as he can as he gets clubbed in the back by the Prince. And sends him in and just rocked his head right there on that top turnbuckle. Goes to shoot him off again, but wait a minute. Just sends him right back into the corner. And you know that had to jar Nathan Cross. Here we go. We'll go for a pin. 1 and a 2. Once again with the 2 count. And once again breaking the back of Nathan Cross. Christopher Prince not satisfied that the man's kicking out. The referee better watch Derrick Vanderford. He's dangerously close to Nathan Cross right now. Christopher Prince, he hits the ropes, comes running in, charges in with that forearm shot. That was brutal.
Oh, you right there, Daniel. He loves it. They love it. They love it.
Goes right back for a pinfall. 1, 2, and once again a 2 count only. A lot of punishment Nathan Cross has been taking at this point, but still trying to find a way to fight back, but Christopher Prince cutting him off once again. Talking junk one more time. Nathan Cross didn't like that, but he's still continuing to fight back. He hits the ropes, but gets cut off with that big elbow to the face. Oh man, the action in this contest has been great. 1, 2. Once again, another 2 count. Like I was saying, the action in this contest has been great. It's been absolutely fantastic. But right now, you got Nathan Cross, who is down, as Christopher Prince is just pulling up on that chin with the knee planted firmly in the middle of the back. This is definitely a painful hold, but Nathan Cross still continuing to find a way to fight out of it. He's not willing to surrender to somebody like Christopher Prince. But Chris gets him up. Maybe going for a Death Valley driver or something. Wait a minute. Transitions. But what's going on here? Nathan Cross just reverses, got him up, and hoisted him onto the shoulders and drills the man down. Beautiful. 1, 2, and so close to a 3 count. Looks like Derrick Vanderford was getting close to referee Josh Williams, but somehow Nathan Cross was not able to secure that pinfall victory as Christopher Prince managed to kick out of that huge maneuver. Comes running in, kicks him in the gut. Another martial arts kick to the chest. One more, and this time it sends Christopher Prince down. Kicks him in the gut. Throws him into the turnbuckle corner there, but Nathan Cross was met with a boot to the face by Christopher Prince. But he tries to do it again. Got caught, but he shoves him off. Comes running in, and a double-footed drop kick. And Christopher Prince, he's now in that corner, just got met with a European uppercut, and just a jumping tornado kick directly to the face. Nathan Cross has got Christopher Prince hooked, picks him up, and a Falcon Arrow. That's got to be it, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2. Wait a minute. Derrick Vanderford pulled referee Josh Williams out of the ring. And that's it. He's out of here. Referee Josh making the right call, throwing Derrick Vanderford out of the ring for interfering in this match. Nathan Cross would have had that victory if it wasn't for Derrick Vanderford pulling the referee out of the ring. Good to see the official showing some authority around here. But wait a minute. Nathan Cross was not paying attention, just got caught by Christopher Prince and got him. Nailed him with that big finish. And there's the referee. Oh no. 1, 2, and 3. In some form, Derrick Vanderford still helping out his man Christopher Prince to secure the victory. But that was still a great contest, ladies and gentlemen. That is something I won't take away from both of these men. But you know Derrick Vanderford is proud right now. But ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and take a look at some... Well, we were going to go to the replay, but what's going on here? Christopher Prince, you done won the match. What more do you need to do to Nathan Cross? This is ridiculous. Where's the official? We need him to get back out here and get some order in here. Wait a minute. There's Buggy Wright. Buggy Wright's in the ring. And it looks like he wants a confrontation with Christopher Prince right now. Oh, he just shoved him. But Buggy Wright just answered back with another shove. This time, Christopher Prince going down. Oh, man, are we going to see a fight right here between these two? These guys have got a long rivalry with each other. But no. Christopher Prince puts the brakes on it and is walking away. Well, ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this second contest, Christopher Prince. But do not go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We still have the Interim Pro Wrestling Union Heavyweight Championship match between Drew Hood and Bebop next. Right after this commercial break. Don't go anywhere.
And now I'm playing shows with the legends. Hopping out the rows and I'm stepping on the toes like I ain't been this good in a second. Self-made boss and I'm firing a weapon like man, I'm taking shots, oh yeah, for the record. You could have had it all.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen, and it is go time. The bell has already sounded, and it is time for the match. The only match in this episode for the Interim Pro Wrestling Union Heavyweight Championship, and the winner of this match will go on to face the linear Pro Wrestling Union Heavyweight Champion, the Blue Chipper Chase Embry, in March of 2023. Current Interim Champion Drew Hood, DHNHD, the Prince of Sports Entertainment. He's taking a walk outside of the ring. He knows that this is a major matchup. He has a lot to lose in this, but if he manages to pick up the victory, he can gain a lot more. And Bebop, who won the #1 contendership back in October in the Monsters Brawl Battle Royale, managed to survive 13 other people. And now he's getting a big opportunity. Looked like these two were going to be locking up, but Drew Hood once again stepping out of the ring, taking a walk. This is frustrating the fans here in Union, South Carolina, and I'm sure that Bebop is not happy with it whatsoever. This is a very important matchup, and both of these men know it. Referee Josh Williams, he's been assigned to this contest. And since Pro Wrestling Union's start, he's been one of the major referees to use in title contests. We finally get our lockup now, ladies and gentlemen. Both of these men, as Drew Hood backs Bebop into the corner. Referee Josh calling for a clean break, and we semi-get one. Looked like Drew put his hand in the face of Bebop and shoved him back.
You want to tell a story for all these people?
Ladies and gentlemen, you can tell that the fans of Pro Wrestling Union, they do not like Drew Hood. They despise him, and the feeling is mutual. But for Bebop, the top dog of the game, they absolutely support him. Both of these men locking up one more time. This time, Bebop putting Drew Hood into the corner. This time, a complete clean break. And Bebop showing off those fancy maneuvers, telling Drew Hood to come on. And I think the fans are getting under the skin of Drew Hood as they're chanting Bebop's name. He's got to keep his head in the game, that is for sure. A lot at stake at this point. And right now, you got the Prince of Sports Entertainment. He's got that headlock on, but Bebop looks like he was trying to shoot him off the rope there, but Drew Hood maintained the headlock and takes him over with that headlock takeover. Rolling him over for a pin. 1, 2, only a 2 count. A little bit too early in this. Both of these men still relatively fresh. Both of these men back on their feet. A palm slap directly into the abs of Drew Hood. This time shoots him off, hits the ropes, comes crashing in with a shoulder block, but he rolls through and a drop kick by Bebop. And the fans are absolutely loving it. Drew Hood back onto his feet, misses a swing, misses another one, ducks the boot, and one more drop kick out of nowhere. Bebop is in fine order this evening. He's got him up, inverted atomic drop. Drew Hood felt all of that. Looks like he's going up for one more. This time, the original atomic drop. Looks like Bebop is going to set up for one more, but wait a minute. Now he's pointing to the crowd, asking them which side they want to see Drew Hood go to. And it may be setting up for a horsey ride. Looks like this side over here is one. Drew is up and on the top rope. And it looks like Bebop is getting him set up for an unfun 8-second ride, and there he goes. Buckingham Bronco, and up and down he goes.
Get me down from here!
You know that's got to be painful. Oh, and a knife-edge chop for insult. And the Interim champion is down on the floor. And everything is going the way of the top dog of the industry, Bebop. And the fans here in Union, South Carolina, they are absolutely loving it. Drew Hood getting up now. Not looking too great at this time. But you know, since Drew Hood has been the Interim champion, he's had some really tough title defenses. He's had to defend the title against former WCW alumni Lodi over at American Wrestling League. He's also had to defend the championship against Mad Dog Josh Powers not too long ago. But wait a minute, where's Drew Hood going? Looks like he's going to the back, and if he takes a count out, he will retain the title but lose the match. But wait a minute, Bebop is not going to let that happen, and a knife edge chop And it looks like Drew Hood is going back towards the ringside there. Bebop tailing him, turns him around, maybe going to give him one more knife edge chop, and there he goes. And you know that those sting, ladies and gentlemen. He's got the champ by the head and drills his head to the apron and runs directly into that post. Looks like the fans are requesting a chop right there in front of him. Looks like Bebop is having to oblige. One more knife edge chop. Oh, man. So far, a rough contest at this point, and Drew Hood has been getting the snot kicked out of him at this point. And it looks like he's going for another chest chop, and there he goes. And you could look at the chest, and you could see where it's turning red and purple. Oh, but wait a minute. Drew Hood just cut him off there. Just threw his head up against the apron now. Drew Hood's now back in the ring. And Bebop better hurry up and get back in there before the count is over. He comes in. Wait a minute. Drew Hood timed it just right. He saw Drew Hood was coming in for that elbow drop and did it again. Wait a minute, Drew Hood looks like he was going back in. Now he's thinking, oh, he outsmarted Bebop. Nope, Bebop is one step ahead, pulls him out, and another chest chop. Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, Bebop has been doing his homework, and everything is going his way. And if he keeps this up, we could have a brand new Interim Pro Wrestling Union Heavyweight Champion, and he'll be the one to face Chase Emerson. Right now, he's got Drew Hood in the corner. It looks like he's going in for those shoulder thrusts, driving the air out of the champion. Going for one more. He's setting him back up. Backflip. Does the twirl. Comes running in, but no! Drew Hood moves out of the way. And Bebop just rammed that shoulder directly into that steel post. And this could be the opportunity that Drew Hood needs to capitalize on. And there he goes. He goes directly for that arm. Puts it in a hammerlock and just shoved him hard directly into that turnbuckle, causing more damage. Oh, and this is not a good spot for Bebop to be in. But he's up. But Drew Hood looks like he's got the arm draped over, but now he's just giving him a few shots there. Ginormous back elbow to the face. Puts him over with the snapmare and goes directly into that arm and hooks it. And he's giving it a good stretch, ladies and gentlemen. But the referee is checking Bebop, see if he wants to give up. And it's easy to see that Bebop is trying to fight his way out of this. Looks like both men are finding their way back up on their feet as Bebop is firing away with that right hand. Does one more and another. Hits the ropes, comes running back, and gets dropped by that clothesline. Almost knocking his head off right there. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, but only a 2 count. But Drew Hood, he's back up. Going directly to Bebop, and he's going right back to that left arm. Smart strategy from the Interim Heavyweight Champion, the Prince of Sports Entertainment. Let's give a quick shout out to one of our sponsors, Thursday Night Indie Spotlight, covering all things indie wrestling with your host, The Saint. Every Thursday at 8 p.m. Catch them on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter. You can also catch it on XWW Network, on the Roku Network. And Drew Hood just, oh my goodness, took the arm and just dragged Bebop down, slamming him up against the mat. I am so surprised if that does not tear the shoulder out of the socket there. Oh, and look at that. Drew Hood mimicking Bebop, except for that last gesture. Driving the knee into the shoulder, but now he's got that rear chin lock applied, dragging Bebop down. And he's got all of his body weight applied right there to the top of the head and squeezing away with that left arm. And this is a tough spot to be in for the top dog of the industry, as referee Josh is checking Bebop to see if he wants to give. Bebop still showing signs of life, trying to get himself back up, manages to roll through. And he's up. Hits him with the gut shot. Another one. Separating it, but wait a minute. What's he going to do here? Tucks the clothesline, rolls through. And a flying clothesline from Bebop. who's still showing some signs of hurt from that left shoulder there. But a kick out from the interim heavyweight champion. Not enough to put him down. But Bebop, he's slinking over there to the corner. What's he going to do? Wait a minute, just got caught by Drew Hood, and he was drilled by that spine buster. That's got to be it. 1, 2, but only a 2 count. A lot of fight still in Bebop. And you can see right there that Drew Hood is very frustrated by that. That was a huge maneuver by the interim heavyweight champion. And Drew Hood, once again, going back to that left shoulder and arm, the one that he injured earlier. Thinks he can wear down Bebop just a little bit more. Maybe he can get the submission win, but Bebop is still trying to fight out of this. But just got nailed with that clubbing shot and reverts back to that rear chin lock.
Just like all you kiddies, it's time to go night-night.
Drew Hood is definitely slowing the pace down, and I think that's the best strategy he can do at this point. He knows that he's got that shoulder hurt from Bebop, and now he's got him in a position that's really going to cut the oxygen supply off and take the fight out of the top dog of the industry. But Bebop is still managing to find a way to get back onto his feet. Rolled out of it. Very surprising. Rolls through. What's he going to do? Wait a minute. He got caught by Drew Hood. This could be the finish, but Bebop hammering away with that elbow shot. Up and over. Wait a minute. It just got hit with the super kick. This could be it. This could be it. New champion. 1, 2. But a kick out by Drew Hood. And Bebop was so close to being crowned the new interim Pro Wrestling Union heavyweight champion. Now he's taking Drew Hood. Looks like he could be setting up for that swanton dive off the top rope. And if he hits it, you know that's going to be the end of the match. He's getting up there. Drew Hood, he's still down. And there he goes, but wait a minute, Drew Hood moved out of the way. High-risk maneuver doesn't always pay off, and you know that's done a lot of damage to Bebop. Drew Hood going for the Hood hype train and nailed it. Oh, man, turned him inside out. Could this be it, ladies and gentlemen? 1, 2, and unbelievable. Bebop managed to roll the shoulder up right there at the last millisecond. And Drew Hood knew he had this match won. Boy, he's going to go back to the attack. Maybe going to be going for that Impaler DDT. And he's trying to pick Bebop up. At this point, he's a little bit dead weight. Drew Hood clubbing away at this point. But Bebop trying to fire back. And both of these men just slugging it out right now. Who's going to come out on top of this? And Drew Hood just got dropped after that big right haymaker. Got hit with a clothesline from Bebop. A back elbow. Drew Hood back onto his feet. Misses the clothesline. Rolls through and catches him with the paint dirt. Holy cow, ladies and gentlemen, what a contest this is for so far. Bebop goes for the pin. 1, 2, and a 3. Almost a 3 count. Once again, Bebop was so close. And what's Bebop thinking about right now is he's right there in the corner. Wait a minute, he just pulled himself up, rolled on through. No telling what he's going for at this point, but wait a minute. Drew Hood, he's making his way back up. But wait a minute, he just shoved referee Josh into the ropes. And you see right there, Bebop straddled that top turnbuckle. And wait a minute, what's Drew Hood going to do? He's got him up, suplex. Turns it into a Falcon Arrow. Very impressive. 1, 2, and unbelievable. That was so close. I thought that was a 3 count, but Bebop is now up. Hits him with that implant DDT. That's got to be it. 1, 2, and once again, Bebop kicking out in the midnight hour. And the face on Drew Hood's face says it all. What's he going to do now? He's hooking that arm in a key lock position. And now he's pulling up on the arm. He's going for a submission right here. And if Bebop is not careful, he could tap out. But it looks like he's trying to find his way to fight out of it. And he does. Gets himself in a better position. What's he going to do? He's got Drew Hood by the head and jacks the jaw, and both of these men are down, but not for long. Bebop rolls through, got him by the head, and a head scissors rolls him over into the corner. Bebop trying to feed off the energy of the crowd right here in Pro Wrestling Union. Comes running in, but Drew Hood throws him over the top rope and catches him with that elbow. Oh man, such a close contest, ladies and gentlemen, as Drew Hood looks like he's getting himself into a position maybe to do a suplex from the outside of the ring to the inside. But wait a minute, Bebop's trying to block it, hitting Drew in the back of the kidneys there. Oh, and a super kick, and Drew Hood is down. Hey, wait a minute, he's in prime position, and Bebop sees it. He's going back up to the top rope, maybe going for that swan dive for one more time. And is he going to hit it? He nailed it! He nailed it! All he's got to do is get that cover right there. Could this be a new champion? 1, 2, and 3! Ladies and gentlemen, the top dog of the industry, Bebop, has done it. He has done it, ladies and gentlemen. He has won the Interim Pro Wrestling Union Heavyweight Championship from the Prince of Sports Entertainment, Drew Hood. He will be going on to face Chase Emery for the Undisputed Heavyweight Championship next year. And before we end the program, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at that replay right now. Here you can see Bebop hitting that super kick that sets up for the swanton dive and nailed it. And goes in for the pinfall victory, counted by referee Josh Williams. And your brand new Interim Pro Wrestling Union Heavyweight Champion, the top dog of the industry, Bebop. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we do thank you for tuning in for this episode. But wait a minute, what's going on here? Christopher Prince and Derrick Vanderford are out here. What business do they have with Bebop? Wait a minute, who's that? Wait a minute, that's the Pro Wrestling Union Heavyweight Champion, Chase Emery. He has returned to Pro Wrestling Union after being away for 6 months due to a medical condition. And he is in the ring right now, and he is attacking the new Interim Champion, Bebop. What a cowardly attack from these three individuals. A man who has already fought in the ring to win the Interim Heavyweight Championship, and they're just going to attack him like this. Chase Emery, he's directing both Christopher Prince and Derrick Vanderford to sit him up. And now he's got the microphone.
Look at him!
Wow, slapping a man while his arms are tied up. Shows you how classed you are.
That's right. Hit him with it. You see this belt? Yeah. Give him a better look. This is what champion looks like. That's what a champion.
How dare these men interrupt Bebop's feel-good moment of just winning the Interim Heavyweight Championship. Unbelievable.
People in Union, y'all know it too.
He's directing the men to let Bebop go. Kicks him in a gut and looks like he's setting him up for the cut to the chase, and there he goes. This is completely unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. The linear Pro Wrestling Union heavyweight champion, the blue chipper Chase Emery, with his manager Derrick Vanderford and his new associate Christopher Prince, coming in here, disrespecting Bebop, and now disrespecting the interim heavyweight champion and the title.
Piece of crap. You've always been a piece of crap. I can't stand looking at you.
All right, that's enough. You guys have proven your point. Get the hell out of the ring. I'm being told that these three men have something to say backstage that I guess that we're going to go ahead and film after this is all over with. But don't forget that we also have a word with the former Carolinas champion, the Black Cat Dion Johnson. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me. Thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned as we go to these interviews from these men in the back. Unbelievable.
You know, guys, I've been sick and tired of sitting at home, being on the sidelines. Tonight, I came out to make a statement. All right, I'm sick of the way Pro Wrestling Union has turned into. We all are. You got this idiot thinks he's a sports entertainer. All right, you got Bebop who comes out dancing around. Bebop, look at me and look at you. I'm the real champion. All right, I don't go out and dance. The real professional wrestler. This is serious to me. Okay, so you can laugh and joke and dance all you want. I'm not going to take any of that.
Everything you said to him in that ring is true. When you smacked him in the face, I loved it. I loved it. Everything you said was true. He's a paper champion. He's a JV champion. He's a temporary champion. Everybody knows you are the real deal.
Let me sit right here and tell you, when you got three bad guys standing side by side, all together, I'm talking Derrick Vanderford, Christopher Prince, and the blue chipper, I'm talking Chase Emery, baby boy. Let me tell you something right here and now. Pro Wrestling Union, let me tell you something, the real deal is up and coming, and whenever you look at us, you see change for PWU, and you see three guys that's going to save professional wrestling.
Up and coming. Because what do, fellas? We beat people up and we make money.
Speaking of which, let's go hit that pay window, boys.
Sounds good.
Pay window, boys.
Hey, and then go to the strip club. Let's go to the strip club.
Cam Jackson, you outsmarted Deion Johnson this time. But to desecrate that Carolinas title that meant so much to me by throwing it in the trash, you're no Alundra Blaze, you're no Shane Douglas. But I hear that you have a championship title match coming up for the undisputed title, whether who it be Austin Bebop or Chase Emery, it doesn't matter. But I guarantee you one thing, if Deion Johnson's there, you ain't got a chance, Jack.
My man, congratulations. What a big night for you. The interim heavyweight champion. Wow.
Don't get me wrong, man. This is supposed to be an enjoyable moment for me.
Right.
But in under 2 seconds, Chase Emery decided to rear his big nose, big head, into my celebration. Chase Emery, I don't know who you think I am, but I can assure you I am not the one. Chase Emery, you may be Pro Wrestling Union heavyweight champion, and I may be the interim Pro Wrestling Union heavyweight champion. But eventually, me and you will go one-on-one in that ring to decide the undisputed heavyweight champion. And best believe, Chase, both titles are coming home with me.